anchor for NBM. Today we'll be covering the Marshall Plan. So on June 3rd in 1948 in the US, American Initiative to Aid Western Europe gave over $13 billion economic assistance to help rebuild Western Europe after World War II, which completely destroyed their economy. To go more in depth, Maggie will be talking about the need of the Marshall Plan.
The Marshall Plan was needed because Europe was destroyed economically by World War II. Millions were killed and wounded, industrial centers were destroyed, and Europe was in much need of help. Since the United States had not been significantly damaged, they offered help. Now Brooke's going to talk to us about the US aid.
So, the U.S. started to aid Western Europe whenever the newly formed United Nations started to provide humanitarian assistance towards Western Europe. For example, after that, George Marshall became the Secretary of State, and then he created the Marshall Plan to further aid the Western Europe after World War II had devastatingly destroyed their economies. Now, on to Natalie with the European Recovery Program.
So 16 nations, including Germany, became part of the program and got the assistance they needed. European nations received nearly $13 billion in aid and resulted in shipments of food, fuel, machinery goods, and etc. Now Maggie's going to tell us about how the different parties reacted.
The Soviet Union rejected the Marshall Plan because they believed the plan was an attempt to weaken Soviet interest. Now Brooke's going to talk to us about the positive and negative long-term effects.
Thank you, Magnolia. So now I'm going to be talking about the long-term positive and negative effects. Basically, the positive ones were that the growth of the industrial production in Europe really succeeded. Europe had largely succeeded in overcoming the debt blown from World War II due to the U.S. helping them. So if it wasn't for the U.S., they wouldn't have really gotten over that. And some of the negative effects were that the Allied nations received more aid even when compared to the nations. Now back to Natalie with Germany.
Germany was the heart of the Marshall Plan and the Cold War. Neither the US nor the Soviet Union could countenance a united Germany allied with the other. Now back with Maggie with the impact of the US-Soviet relations.
Trade relations led to the formation of the North Atlantic alliances. Now to Brooke with the results of the Marshall Plan.
So now I'm going to talk to you about the results of the Marshall Plan. Basically, the U.S. helped Europe's economic recovery greatly, and that was specifically between the time period of 1948 to 1952. And that's when the economy grew super rapidly in Europe. And then after that, all the new trade relations ended up creating the North Atlantic Alliance. And then new successful European economy was due to the coal and steel industries, which was what helped shape the European Union today.
That's all we have for tonight. Tune in to NBM tomorrow night for another Cold War lesson.